Hello friends, today topic is binary search. How to binary search in array. So firstly, the binary search is a searching algorithm that operates on a sorted or monotonic search space, repeatedly dividing it into halves to find a target value or optimal answer in logarithmic time big of login. Anotherwise, you search the in the array, you will give the n of big of in time complexity, but you use the binary search, you get the big of log in time complexity. So in the binary search we use a low, middle or high. So firstly, how to the low middle difference between low, middle, high. You said the low is the first index and middle you said the middle is the middle index and high is the n minus one last index. So firstly, what is check? Check is the if the your target is the another 5, your target is the 5. So how to find it the 5? So you can go the firstly the base case, if mid is equal to target, so return the mid, and anotherwise is the select the mid and low. If low, so check the firstly middle is low or high. If low is the highest of low, so going to the low is a mid plus 1. If the checking the target to middle, if the middle is the if the middle is a lesser than x, so going to the low is a middle plus 1. If the middle is the larger than x, so going to the middle, the high to mid minus 1. So it's can searching the technique in the binary search. In the condition to apply binary search algorithm in data structure, the data structures must be sorted. Access to any element of the data structure will take a constant time. Binary search algorithm divide the search space into two halves to finding the middle. Firstly, find the middle and check the target is greater, larger or lower. So compare the middle of the search space with the key. If the key is found at middle, the process is terminated. If the key is the target is not found at the middle, choose which half will be used the next search space. If the key is smaller than the middle, if the your key is smaller than the middle, if the key is smaller than the middle, choose the half v based user the next search space. The left side is used for next search. If the key is larger than the middle, then the right side is used for next search. This process is continued until the key is found on the total search space is exhausted. How does binary search algorithm works? So how does binary search algorithm works? Finding out the first low, high, divided by 2 is the finding out the middle. So middle is in this array is the middle is the 16. So my target is the 5. Okay, 5. So how to find out it? So find out it. So firstly is the middle, check the is the lower or greater. If the lower, so high minus high is equal to mid minus 1. High going to the mid minus 1. High going to the mid minus 1. And another perspective is the mid is a lower than x. So low going to the mid plus 1. So it's way to find out the binary search. So going to the directly finding a code. So going to the code, 1 minute. How to find out the okay. 1 minute going to the code. Okay, find out the binary search. Firstly, in this code, we create the low. Int low is equal to define the it's a 0, and anotherwise the int high going to the last array or n minus 1. Int high array dot length for minus 1 last index, and another starting the loop, file loop. So going to the low to high, low to high elements and finding out the mid. So find out the mid is equal to low plus high divided by 2. It's the finding out the mid. You and give the base case if array, if 1 minute, if nums, if num mid is equal to target, return the mid. And another, if, okay, else if nums mid is nums mid is greater than target. So how to find out the greater than the target? We will going to the mid. If the mid is greater than the target, so low is equal to mid plus 1. So how to find out the low is equal to mid plus 1. Else another time we will find out the half of search, and another time the remaining of the half of search. So defaultly give the high minus 1, high mid minus 1, high is equal to mid minus 1. Okay, and in the last, return minus 1. So finding out the return the minus 1. So find out the answer is the correct or not. Okay, it's a correct. Find out the binary search. In this binary search we will use the big of login time complexity. So how to implement its iterative algorithm is use the big of login time complexity and big of one space complexity. So wherever we use while loop continue the process comparing and key splitting search into halves. Okay, submitted. Okay, calculate the time complexity. 1 minute. It's the test case now. How to find out the time complexity. Okay, forget. Thank you.